the Rincon. What is up, friends? It's Kim Tashima Newberry back for another video. And today's gonna be a good one. On the docket today is the Hoka One One Rincon. I have this desire to pronounce it Rincon because I did that in Ethan's review of the Rincon, but now I feel like I can't do it here because it's been done. Anyways, when I first heard rumblings of the Rincon being released, I was super excited to get my hands, my feet in them with the anticipation that I was actually gonna really love the shoe. And as far as Hoka road shoes go, I have fallen for many of them. But TBH, I have been on the long search to find the one that would finally scratch the itch of the Clifton one. So let's find out how the Rincon stacked up. A few things I wanted to chat about today are fit and comfort, cushioning, weight, durability, price, and looks. First things first, fit and comfort. Y'all know I have a closet full of Hokas and I had high hopes for this shoe. So when it came to fit, I was super happy to not be disappointed. I also have super jazz hands today and I don't know why. The basics of the fit of the shoe, it does fit true to size. I wear my usual size 9 as I do the majority of all of my running shoes. And while I've heard some people complain that the toe box is a little narrow, a little tight, I actually haven't had that experience. I feel like I have ample room in the toe box, even with my feet being a little wider than average and even with my bunion on my right foot. With all that being said, I wouldn't in the slightest way be disappointed if with the next version they decided to increase the width of the toe box a little. I generally won't ever complain about a wide toe box. The single layer mesh upper is pretty forgiving in my experience. It's relatively soft, it's not abrasive, and provides really top-notch breathability. So much so that I ran in this shoe today, and honestly, my toes were a little chilly for the first bit of my run. But that's definitely something that I can appreciate on warmer or longer runs for sure. There's nothing particular fancy or special about the lacing system here. All that I can say about it is that it does lock my foot in nice and secure. Overall, this shoe is giving me real Clifton One fit and comfort vibes, and I am not mad about that. Give me more shoes like the Clifton One. Moving on to cushioning. We all freaking love Hokas because of that marshmallowy squish it gives us. Now suddenly craving s'mores, Rice Krispie treats, anything in the marshmallow family would be really great right now. Anyways, the Rincon cushioning feels super sweet. You'll find that same full compressive EVA midsole that you would in the Clifton, hence giving you that nice Hoka cushioning that we're all accustomed to. And while this is a really nice cushioned shoe, I actually really enjoy this shoe for speed work, workout Wednesdays, intervals. It feels quick, it feels nimble, it has just the right amount of cushioning for me on the days that I want to go light and fast, but also enough cushioning where I can wear these on those long, sloggy recovery days where my feet need a little bit of extra love. It provides the perfect reactive comfy squish without giving you that stepping in quicksand kind of feel. All right, moving on to weight. She's a light one, folks. I spent plenty of time, plenty of miles, plenty of hours in the Cliftons, which in their own right feel reasonably light. However, in my opinion, the Rincon are on a whole different level. In my size, which is a women's size 9, these come in at a feather light 6.8 ounces. Honestly, they feel like nothing. I wore these for my speed work today. They feel weightless, they feel super nimble, super light, and they make me feel speedy. Even for me, I feel fast, which is really awesome. My hope is if Hoka does release another version of the Rincon, which I hope they do because I love this shoe, that they do not add any additional weight. I think she's perfect just the way she is, and I have my fingers crossed if they do another release of this shoe that they keep it nice and weightless like this one. Up next is durability. I have some mixed feelings on the durability of this shoe. So first off, the things I think it has going for it, I have somewhere in the ballpark of 150 to 170 miles in these shoes, primarily road miles, and I feel like the upper is rock solid. I have no wear and tear on the upper. It's doing really well. I don't anticipate anything going sideways with it. It looks like it's in pristine condition. However, my concern falls with the outsole of this shoe. The midsole EVA is carried through the shoe, leaving exposed foam. They do strategically place some rubber in high impact areas, but everywhere else that the foam is exposed, I'm having some real wear and tear happening already. I fully understand that they did this to keep the weight super light, which I appreciate. I just don't know what the longevity of this shoe will be once I get into the 200, 250 range. I'm super curious to see how well it does in those higher miles. So it's just something to think about. It's a trade-off of having a lighter shoe and less of that outsole rubber, but at the cost of some obvious wear and tear happening. All right, let's move on to price. At $115, that's $115, I think the shoe is priced really, really well. I don't think it's unreasonable to ask $115 for a shoe that I am definitely pulling out on almost every road run. And honestly, even if that outsole wear and tear occurs a little bit faster in the shoe versus other shoes, at the price of $115, it's kind of that gray area where it's a cheaper price shoe, it may wear out a little sooner. I'm okay with it. The joy the shoe brings to me on speed work is well worth the price. So yeah, I think it's totally priced fine. And the last thing I'm gonna talk about today is looks. Honestly, I think Hoka can do a little better than this. I don't love this particular colorway of this shoe. It kind of reminds me of a shoe that my dad might wear, which is totally great for my dad, but our tastes in clothing are a little different. The good thing about the Rincon is it does come in several other colors. This is just the one that I just happen to have. And also probably one that a lot of you really like. I don't know, just for me personally, like a lighter colored shoe just isn't my thing. And the other thing that would fall under the looks category of this shoe is this oversized heel pull tab on the back. When I first pulled the shoe out of the box, I thought it looked ridiculous. I know it's super minor and it has a function, but it still feels a little bit like overkill to me. But hey, that might just be me. Sometimes I'm picky. So there you have it, friends, my thoughts on the Hoka One One Rincon. And as far as this shoe being a hit or a miss for me, I think it's pretty clear. It is definitely a hit for me. Despite the fact that the outsole is showing wear already and it kind of looks like a shoe my dad might wear, the comfort, the cushioning, the price, the diversity of this shoe make it a solid hit for me. I absolutely love this shoe for speed work. I can totally see myself grabbing this if I was gonna race a half marathon or a full marathon on road. It's a really enjoyable shoe. I talked about joy a little bit in my last video. While it's not technical by any means, I'm a big believer in if something is gonna bring me joy and make running feel even more fun than it already is, then that makes it a hit in my book. So have you tried the Rincon? If you have, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of this shoe, whether or not you feel fast and joyful when you run in it like me. I do my best to get back to each and every one of you guys that leave comments. I love interacting with you guys, so leave me a little note down below. I also want to say a big thanks to Running Warehouse for providing me with the shoe to review. If you would like to snag a pair of Rincons for yourself, or if you want more information on them, there is an affiliate link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that little notification bell so you know when I post new videos. And most importantly, and as always, go out and pet a doggy today. We don't deserve them, but I'm glad we have them. Thank you guys. Goodbye.